Hello, this is Hiroshi Yamazoe. I have experienced about 10 years of severe depression and hikikomori in the past, and have been trying various things to cure my depression for about 20 years. And I have talked about it sometimes in my previous videos. And I recently discovered something new about how to cope depression. In this video, I'd like to show you how to cope depression, including this new discovery that I have learned through a long process of trial and error to cope with my depression. I will talk about 5 main ways to cure depression. First, medication. Second, exercise. Third, sunlight. Fourth, cold shower. Fifth, human relations. First, I will talk about medications. When I was in my early 20s, I went to a psychiatric hospital to treat my severe depression. Then the psychiatrist prescribed various psychiatric medications and I took them. I was prescribed mainly antidepressants known as SSRIs and SNRIs and benzodiazepines known as sleep aids and anti-anxiety medications. The side effects of those drugs were very painful for me. The antidepressants made me feel sick and gave me a headache. I took them for about 3 months while enduring the side effects, but I did not feel any antidepressant effect. Benzodiazepine medications were effective at first. This medication helped me to get enough sleep, which was very helpful in easing my depression. However, I gradually became addicted to them. After about a year of taking them, I began to feel anxious and very difficult to sleep if I didn't take them every day. But as I continued to take it every day, the effect started to decrease and then I feel anxious even when I take it. And the side effects of that drug caused me to become dizzy and memory loss. It would hinder me in my work, so I quit taking them. But when I quit taking them completely, I got into a terrible situation. I could hardly sleep and I was in a state of intense anxiety. But over the next few months, fortunately, this condition gradually disappeared. Looking on the internet, there are so many people suffering from withdrawal symptoms from these benzodiazepine medications. So I do not have good memories of psychiatric medications. However, according to information on the internet, in this world, there are people who are helped by antidepressants. And those are not small number of people. So although it did not work for me, I do not deny this method. Second, I will talk about exercise. Exercise is certainly a very good way to help with depression. This is basically a method that works for everyone. It has been scientifically shown that exercise causes the brain to produce serotonin, a neurotransmitter that makes people active and positive. Among exercises, cardio exercise is particularly effective for healing depression. I used to do about 40 minutes of cardio exercise twice a week at the gym on an aerobic. I felt so much better and refreshed afterwards. I experienced a relief of depression from cardio exercise so many times that I have now purchased an aerobic and started doing it at home. It is very convenient to have an aerobic at home. Even in my pajamas, as long as I am at home, I can do my cardio exercise anytime I want. But you don't have to always use an aerobic for cardio. You can also go jogging or cycling outside. If you do your cardio exercise outside, you can also take advantage of the sunlight, which I will explain in the next section. Third, I will talk about sunlight. Exposure to sunlight will also cause the brain to produce serotonin, a neurotransmitter that makes people more active and positive. And serotonin is considered the source of melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that helps people fall asleep and sleep deeply. Serotonin will change to melatonin after about 14 hours. Therefore, exposure to morning light immediately after waking up in the morning will improve the quality of sleep. The ideal amount of sleep is said to be 8 hours per day. Lack of sleep can lead to increased frustration and apathy, but it is not a good idea to sleep too long, such as 12 hours. This is because it will be difficult to sleep the next day. I have found many times in my past trial and error that getting about 8 hours of sleep each day is very helpful in helping to alleviate depression. But be careful when you are exposed to sunlight, because sunlight contains ultraviolet rays and other harmful rays, and in summer there is a risk of heart stroke as well. So we need to be careful not to be exposed to too much sunlight. Everything is best in moderation. Fourth, I will talk about cold shower. This is a method taught to me by Legit Whitebelt, a viewer of this channel, and is a method I recently implemented to reduce my depression. I take a warm regular shower in the morning and then a cold water shower for about 2 minutes at the end. It makes me feel very refreshed. This has been scientifically confirmed according to a study by specialists at Virginia Commonwealth University School of Medicine. They found that taking a cold shower once or twice a day for 2 to 3 minutes can effectively reduce the symptoms of depression. First, a cold shower activates the sympathetic nervous system, which promotes the release of noradrenaline. The prefrontal nerves send a strong electrical stimulus to the brain, which produces an antidepressant effect. And cold showers also cause blood vessels to narrow, which promotes blood flow throughout the body, increasing oxygen and nutrients to the brain and organs, resulting in a variety of health benefits. At first, I found cold shower is very cold and painful, but after adjusting the temperature gradually to cold for about a week, I am now accustomed to fully cold water. And by the way, cold showers are probably stressful on the heart, so elderly people and people with heart problems should not take them. The last topic is human relations, in other words, interaction with others. As a hikikomori, I have been trying to get out of my depression for a long time without interacting with people. Certainly, exercise and exposure to sunlight had the effect of relieving depression. They make me more active and positive. However, I always felt like something was missing. No matter how much I continue to exercise and get sunlight on outside every day. I had a feeling that I wasn't getting well enough, and I was somewhat aware of what was missing. I intuitively thought that it was about interacting with people, making friendships, etc. Without that, I guessed my intuition that people basically would not have strong energy coming from inside. However, as a hikikomori with a traumatic experience, I did not have the courage to go out to places where people gather and engage with others in Japan. But as I said in my previous videos, while talking to people online and traveling abroad to meet people, I started to able to interact with people a little by little in Japan as well. And about 3 months ago, I started going out to various places in Tokyo where people are gathering, and I started to socialize with people in Japan. In this way, I began to know more and more people, and I realized that what I had been missing was definitely human relations. When I was involved with people, when I was having conversations with them and laughing together with them, I finally felt whole, truly, fully. I felt I was taking a step out of depression. I felt that what I had been lacking was human relations after all, and I reaffirmed that. I have traveled abroad and visited 14 countries so far, and have seen the lives of people in poor developing countries, and I thought that the key to living a full and energetic life is not money, not academic background, and not social status. This is because the people living in poor places do not have money, no academic background, nor social status, but they live very energetic lives. I felt that this was supported by the human relationships in the community and family relationships. In essence, fulfilling human relationships. I think this is something that is actually quite obvious when we think carefully about this world. Even if we do not have money, nor academic background, nor social status, if we have friends we can trust and help each other, or a family or partner we love, and so on, we can enjoy a happy life fully, which is a natural truth in fiction, non-fiction, or just looking at this world as it really is. So this time I talked about how to cure depression. I also think it is important to improve our diet. For example, eating a lot of carbohydrates will increase blood sugar levels, making you tired and feel apathetic. So it is important to be careful not to eat too much carbohydrates. And if you have any other good ways to relieve depression, I would appreciate it if you could share them in the comment section. So thank you for watching. I will continue to post various videos. If you are interested, please subscribe to my channel. Stay healthy and take care. See you in the next video.